Good afternoon. All right. I figure I'd like to interrupt your social interaction, but we're going to have great fun together. It's a very exciting event for us as National Academy to induct, pardon me. That was a Freudian slip. To induct our new members 2017 class. You know, I just first have to say that it's wonderful to meet all of you earlier. And I know this is really amazing, amazing class. Distinguished group of movers and shakers. And this class is joining other movers and shakers in health and medicine. Just this month, 3 of our members were awarded Nobel Prize in medicine, chemistry, and peace. So I expect every one of the new members to do so, right? So to the members of class 2017, you know, there are so many people who are very proud of you. I know I am, but you know, you have families, loved ones, members. So let's recognize them first. Can the families and friends and guests please stand up? Woo. I know I speak for them, the members, that they couldn't have done it without you, and how much they appreciate the support and love that you give to our members. So thank you. I also like to acknowledge the sponsors, because you would not have been a member have you not been nominated by your sponsors. So if the sponsors can stand up. So we will introduce each of the new extraordinary members of the class of 2017 and present them with a certificate of membership and get a photograph with me. So to do so, our officers will assist me by reading the names and a brief citation of accomplishment. I know my officers are just eager to read those difficult pronunciations. I don't have to do it. So I'm going to ask our Foreign Secretary, Peggy Hamburg, our Home Secretary, Jane Henney, the Council Vice Chair, Keith Yamamoto, and also the Leonard Schaefer Executive Officer, Mike McGinnis. They will be doing the hard work, and they will come up to stage when their turn in reading their section, which I believe is a quarter each, I think. So first, I'd like to ask that the members of the Class 2017 to line up over there and come on stage when your name is called. And first of all, in anticipation of being called, Mark Anderson. Mark, where are you? There you go. Come line up. And Scott Armstrong. Scott, where are you? There you go. Yeah, so we won't have kind of a gap. Oh. Okay, so that being said, I'll say that what happens at the podium is you will be introduced, and then Chiquita, where are you? There she is. She will be at the foot of the stairs, and after citation being read, we'll greet you at the center of the stage right here, and hand you a certificate, take a photograph with you, and then you can exit on this side. Got it? I hope this distinguished members can actually take good instructions. Okay, so with that, boy, a lot of people already lining up. You're really anticipating. With that, I would like to ask Peggy Hamburg, my Foreign Secretary, to come up, and she will actually do the citation reading, followed by Keith, Michael, and Jane. Come on up, Peggy.
All right, terrific. Let's get started. Mark E. Anderson. Dr. Anderson's discovery of the dynamic regulation of calcium calmodulin activated kinase provides the foundation for innovative therapies for heart failure and arrhythmias. An exceptional translational physician, Dr. Anderson has led successful minority and physician scientist training programs at Vanderbilt, Iowa, and Johns Hopkins. Congratulations and welcome. Scott Allen Armstrong. Dr. Armstrong has changed our understanding of the cells of origin of leukemia and the role of epigenetic mechanisms in leukemia. This has opened up a wave of drug development to inhibit epigenetic mechanisms in multiple cancers. He's done this while leading multiple research and clinical programs. Congratulations and welcome. Amy Frances Arnsten. Dr. Arnsten is internationally recognized for her contributions in understanding molecular regulation of the primate prefrontal association cortex, the circuits most afflicted in mental disorders. She elucidated unique intracellular mechanisms affecting higher cortical circuits in primate cortex, leading to treatments for cognitive dysfunction in patients such as Intuniv for treating ADHD and PTSD, which is also used by children and adolescents who've been traumatized or abused. Congratulations and welcome. Mary T. Bassett. Dr. Bassett's 30-year public health career spans continents, both Africa and the United States, content areas, HIV and non-communicable disease, and expertise, research, practice, and leadership. She's excelled with notable ability to advance an equity agenda despite obstacles such as social and institutional norms. Her extensive international experience is a further asset. And on a personal note, I have to say that she and I both share having been Commissioner of Health in New York City, and now 50% of the women who were in that role are members of the Academy. Much better than for the men. Congratulations and welcome. Samuel Frank Berkovic. Dr. Berkovic has been a crucial innovator in describing and identifying the genetic basis of numerous forms of epilepsy. His work has led to our modern understanding of the essential genetic nature of epilepsy, and he's made innumerable contributions to the epilepsy community. Congratulations and welcome. Christopher N. Bowman. Dr. Bowman is a pioneer in the development of polymeric biomaterials and their application in dental materials, biodetection, and tissue repair matrices. He is world-renowned for developing the bioorthogonal thiolin-click photoreaction and elegantly bridging fundamental materials science with advances in biomaterials design for medical products. Congratulations and welcome. Okay, it would be great if everyone could take off their name tags for better photography. I don't know if you're offering redos with the people that had their name tags on. Right. But Elizabeth Howe Bradley. Dr. Bradley has produced 3 books and over 300 peer-reviewed papers. She's authored seminal findings on the role of social services in reducing healthcare utilization and costs, improving cardiovascular quality of care and outcomes, and culture change. She has led a large, broadly supported interdisciplinary research program addressing these issues, and she is the president of Vassar College in New York. Congratulations and welcome. Robert F. Bremen. Building on substantive progress in advancing field research capacity in the developing world, including 13 years while living and working in Bangladesh and Kenya, Dr. Bremen is one of the world's foremost experts on defining and addressing inequities, especially associated with massive urbanization, and on vaccine research, emerging infections, and preventing child mortality. His leadership of ongoing innovative work in high mortality areas of Africa and South Asia is changing the way that the triggers of childhood mortality are being understood and addressed. Congratulations and welcome. Malinda J Banton. Dr. Banton is a nationally renowned health economist and health policy expert who has a record of exemplary service in government and academia. Her work is always both rigorous and policy relevant and has shaped thinking and legislation on dozens of key policy questions over the past decade. Specifically, she has advanced our understanding of the drivers of healthcare spending and how we might improve incentives to deliver high-value healthcare. Congratulations and welcome. Neal Kalman. His own rooting section. Dr. Kalman founded and leads New York's Institute for Family Health, one of the most advanced multi-site community health center networks in the United States, providing 650,000 visits per year. He founded 3 family residency programs, is the founding professor and chair of the Department of Family Medicine and Community Health at Mount Sinai School of Medicine, and is a national leader in addressing structural racism and eliminating inequities in health outcomes. Congratulations and welcome. Shitao Cao. As China's leading administrator in biomedical research and medical education, Dr. Cao pioneered the National Innovative Biomedical Research System, nurtured close U.S.-China collaboration and partnership, and led the Global Alliance for Chronic Diseases. As a distinguished immunologist, he's been instrumental in the elevation of biomedical research in China and Asia. Congratulations and welcome. Roop Chakraborty. Dr. Chakraborty led a major new thrust in immunology that elegantly paired computation with experiments and clinical data to make seminal contributions to basic immunology, infectious diseases, and vaccines, especially T-cell signaling, T-cell specificity to diverse pathogens, discovery of the mutational vulnerabilities of HIV, and vaccine design. Congratulations and welcome. Howard Y. Chang. Dr. Chang pioneered epigenomic technologies and discoveries of long, non-coding RNAs, a new class of pervasive genes that control cell fates and are important for human diseases. Congratulations and welcome. Wendy W Chapman. Dr. Chapman has advanced the science and practice of extracting meaning from the free text in electronic health records. She developed a groundbreaking, heavily used algorithm for detecting negation in clinical free text, thereby reducing a significant barrier to accurate machine interpretation of patient records. She pioneered the successful application of natural language processing to syndromic surveillance and brought together the community of clinical language processing. Congratulations and welcome. Tina L Chang. Pediatrician-in-chief and director of pediatrics at Hopkins, Dr. Cheng has federal and foundation funding for research in child health disparities, youth violence prevention, and to develop multidisciplinary models to address social determinants of health. An educational and policy leader, she has promoted the expansion of child health and life course research with private and public agencies. Congratulations and welcome. Marshall H. Chin. Dr. Chin is a pioneer in research improving care for vulnerable patients and reducing health disparities with a nationally recognized focus on diabetes. He discovered how culturally tailored quality improvement, chronic care management, and patient empowerment improve outcomes in safety net clinics. And he developed the influential roadmap to reduce disparities. Congratulations and welcome. Louis A. Chodosh. Dr. Chodosh has made seminal contributions to our understanding of the mechanisms of cancer progression, including tumor dormancy, metastasis, and recurrence, which together are responsible for the vast majority of deaths in cancer patients. In addition, His pioneering studies demonstrating the phenomenon of oncogene addiction in solid tumors provided an important conceptual framework for understanding the effects of molecularly targeted therapies and the pathways by which tumors escape therapeutic blockade. His laboratory's focus on preventing recurrent metastatic cancer and death by targeting dormant residual breast cancer cells in previously treated patients has led to first-in-kind clinical trials that hold the potential to provide an entirely new approach to treating this disease. Congratulations and welcome.
I think you all heard in Victor's opening remarks the reason why he asks us to do this, because all of us can tell the difference between induct and indict. It's important. It's really important, Victor. It's great to see everyone here. You all, this is in a way sort of high school graduation for grown-ups, and the families are here, kids and friends and relatives, and so while this is a staid, old, formal building, one of the first on the mall, I just want you all to note that it's important that you be as loud and raucous as possible. Yell and scream and release balloons and jump up and down. All right. Christos Kuta. Dr. Kuta has done pioneering high-impact research regarding human placental cell biology and the effect of preconceptional exposures on fetal growth. In addition, he has been the only NICHD Reproductive Medicine Network investigator who has been funded in all of the network's practice-changing studies for 28 years. Congratulations and welcome. Benjamin F. Cravat. Dr. Cravat developed and implemented the activity-based protein profiling technology, which has greatly expanded our knowledge of the functional proteome in the context of human disease and facilitated the discovery of selective drugs for the treatment of oncological and neurological disorders. Congratulations and welcome. D Andrea. Through basic and translational studies of patients with the genetic disease Fanconi anemia, Dr. D Andrea elucidated the Fanconi anemia BRCA tumor suppressor pathway. Biomarkers in this pathway are now used for subsetting patients with breast, ovarian, and prostate cancer for anti-cancer drug trials. Congratulations and welcome. Joshua C. Denny. Dr. Denny pioneered the use of EHRs to discover the genetic underpinnings of disease and drug response, including the first phenome-wide association study, PheWAS, and over 100 EHR-based genetic studies. He is a leader in the All of Us research program, currently as PI of the Data and Research Center. Congratulations and welcome. Karen Bolainer DeSalvo. Dr. DeSalvo contributes at the intersection of public health, medicine, and technology. She emerged as a hero of the Hurricane Katrina with work that included leading the establishment of a vibrant community health system that improved health outcomes for the most vulnerable individuals. She carried forward these local lessons to her national work and is a thought leader driving the conversation on impacting all the determinants of health for individuals and communities by working to modernize the public health system, leverage actionable data and technology, and transform the medical system. Congratulations and welcome. Sharon M Donovan. As a pediatric nutritionist, Dr. Donovan has uncovered biological functions of individual components of human milk that have translated into improvements in infant formula's composition. She has also used systems biology approaches to non-invasively assess host microbe interactions in the neonate that have been paradigm shifting. Congratulations and welcome. Mark R. Dible. Dr. Dible was a founding architect of PEPFAR and led the Global Fund Against AIDS, Tuberculosis, and Malaria from crisis to success. His leadership in global health policy has saved millions of lives. Congratulations and welcome. Evon E. Eichler. Dr. Eichler is a pioneer in the field of segmental duplications and genomic structural variation. His studies of the organization and evolution of the human genome have identified rapidly evolving genes, revealed large-scale genetic variation, and illuminated how copy number variation can cause neurodevelopmental disease, especially autism and intellectual disability. Congratulations and welcome. Cyrille C. Erzurum. Dr. Erzurum uncovered the fundamental role of arginine metabolism and nitric oxide in airway and pulmonary vascular disease. Her work advanced NO as a biomarker for personalized asthma management. Her discoveries identified the arginine NO pathways in adaptation and acclimatization to high-altitude hypoxia and in pulmonary hypertension susceptibility and therapy. Congratulations and welcome. Mona N. Fouad. As founding director of the UAB Minority Health and Health Disparities Research Center, Dr. Fouad is recognized nationally as a leader in health disparities research and networking. She generates and combines research from biomedical, behavioral, and social sciences in an interdisciplinary approach to address health disparities among minority populations. Congratulations and welcome. Gerard E. Francisco. Dr. Francisco is an immigrant from the Philippines who ascended to the highest leadership positions in the most important and influential physical medicine and rehabilitation organizations. His devotion to the field of rehabilitation has inspired colleagues, trainees, and mentees to appreciate the role of physical medicine and rehabilitation in adding quality to life. He is now leveraging this impressive professional trajectory to bring rehabilitation to the underserved international community. Congratulations and welcome. Rebecca Ghee. Dr. Ghee is an obstetrician gynecologist who has been a leader in the area of health equity and equality. She has published widely on issues impacting women's health and the health of low-income and vulnerable populations. She led Louisiana's efforts to reduce infant mortality, an effort which in part resulted in a 25% decrease in infant mortality. Dr. Ghee spearheaded Louisiana's innovative Medicaid expansion, the first in the Deep South, and currently leads state health policy and public health initiatives around elimination of hepatitis C in vulnerable populations. Congratulations and welcome. Christine Grady. Dr. Grady is a world-leading expert in research ethics. She has defined a framework used worldwide to evaluate the ethics of clinical research. Her empirical studies have addressed the most crucial research ethics questions, from the risk-benefits of phase 1 oncology studies to motivations for research participation and the quality of informed consent. Congratulations and welcome. Rachel Green. Dr. Green has focused her research efforts for the past 20 years on deciphering the molecular mechanisms of protein synthesis in bacteria and eukaryotes using biochemical and genetic approaches. These ongoing efforts are revealing fundamental cellular principles about interconnections between messenger RNA stability and protein synthesis relevant to health and disease. Congratulations and welcome. Michael Eldon Greenberg. The seminal research of Dr. Greenberg has defined the intracellular signaling mechanisms that govern neuronal fate determination, survival, and death, axon guidance, synapse formation, and neural circuit function, facilitating the search for therapies for neurological and psychiatric diseases. He also has trained a cohort of world leaders. Congratulations and welcome. Felicia Hill Briggs. Dr. Hill Briggs is a 2018 American Diabetes Association President of Healthcare and Education. She is a clinical psychologist and a behavioral scientist nationally recognized for the development, testing, and dissemination of novel interventions that demonstrate effective modification of behavioral and social determinants of health in high-risk populations. Her work extends globally to governmental and private sector partnerships addressing population health in regions including the Caribbean and Saudi Arabia. She is the first non-physician African American to be promoted to full professor in the Johns Hopkins School of Medicine. Congratulations.
This is always a wonderfully humbling responsibility, not only because of the exposure to our extraordinary inductees, but also because we usually screw up the pronunciation of a lot of names. But my two predecessors have been flawless, so I guess it's up to me to bear that mantle this time. Scott J. Hultgren. Dr. Hultgren is a world leader in microbial pathogenesis, combining basic and clinical research to conduct pioneering studies on chaperone usher pathway pili and urinary tract infections in women. His interdisciplinary research program has provided new insights and novel therapeutic strategies for recurrent UTIs. Congratulations and welcome. Yasmin L. Hurd. Dr. Hurd pioneered molecular and epigenetic investigations of the brains of human drug abusers, which demonstrated significant relationships to genetic polymorphisms. Her innovative studies documented the neurodevelopmental effects of cannabis in humans and animal models and revealed transgenerational transmission to subsequent generations. She developed combined neuroimaging and chemogenetic molecular approaches to visualize in vivo neuronal networks. Congratulations and welcome. Nicholas Patrick Jewell. Dr. Jewell pioneered achievement in statistical methodology applicable to HIV infection and AIDS and other infectious diseases. He established fundamental statistical methods for observational epidemiological studies and human rights investigations and created innovative approaches to scientific publishing and the protection of U.S. universities facing natural disasters. Congratulations and welcome. V. Craig Jordan. Dr. Jordan discovered selective estrogen receptor modulators, SERMs, and strategically applied the pioneering SERM, tamoxifen, for adjuvant breast cancer therapy, and raloxifene, the first true SERM used clinically to prevent and treat multiple prevalent diseases, osteoporosis, breast cancer. Millions of women continue to benefit through lives saved and extended. Congratulations and welcome. Eve A. Kerr. Dr. Kerr is internationally recognized for developing innovative, clinically meaningful methods to assess and improve quality of care, and for influencing policy to improve quality and value in healthcare. She has authored landmark studies documenting large deficits in U.S. quality of care, demonstrating VA quality advances, and assessing appropriateness of care. Congratulations and welcome. George F. Koob. Dr. Koob has transformed the neurobiological study of substance abuse by shifting the theoretical and experimental focus towards the role of negative emotions in addictive behavior. His leadership as director of the National Institute of Alcohol Abuse and Alcoholism is bringing major momentum to its research programs in genetics, neuroscience, epidemiology, prevention, and treatment of alcohol abuse. Congratulations and welcome. Gabriel P. Creston. Dr. Creston is a visionary international leader in medical imaging, research, and policy. He developed numerous clinical applications of cross-sectional and molecular imaging and initiated the field of population imaging. In addition, he's been instrumental in creating organizations that foster international collaborative research. Congratulations and welcome. Paul P. Lee. Dr. Lee has helped pioneer and lead the vision field in developing, structuring, and qualitatively measuring quality of care, patient-reported outcomes, utilization and costs of care, and their determinants and effects, and the application of techniques such as Markov modeling and mixed methods research for research and policy. Congratulations and welcome. Alan I. Levy. Dr. Levy performed the pioneering mapping studies of cholinergic neurons and muscarinic receptors in brain, providing a neurochemical and anatomical foundation for subsequent research into the many roles of the cholinergic systems and central nervous system functions in disease, including Alzheimer's disease. Recent groundbreaking studies have elucidated the largest scale proteome in human brain as part of the Accelerating Medicine Partnership for Alzheimer's, enabling the first comprehensive view of protein alterations and the linked pathophysiological processes and insights into novel therapeutic targets and biomarkers. Congratulations and welcome. Daniel Henry Lowenstein. Dr. Lowenstein is a world-renowned epilepsy researcher who, by leading large-scale team science initiatives, has made seminal discoveries in epilepsy, genetics, and treatment of status epilepticus. He is the creative force behind numerous major educational initiatives, a powerful advocate for social justice, and considered among the most brilliant and accomplished teachers and academic administrators in the country. Congratulations and welcome. Lynn Elizabeth McQuat. Dr. McQuat discovered mammalian cell nonsense-mediated mRNA decay, NMD, for those of us who have to have a shortcut, a fundamental biological process that in humans protects cells from potentially disease-causing mistakes made during gene expression and also promotes cellular responses to developmental environmental stimuli. She additionally elucidated much of the mechanism of NMD, leading to several groundbreaking discoveries. Congratulations and welcome. Gerald E. Markowitz. In its recent historic lead paint decision, the California court described Dr. Markowitz and longtime collaborator, NAM member David Rosner, as the people's historians. In the field of toxicology, Markowitz is an innovative and skilled scholar who has demonstrated the value of historical work for health advocacy and contemporary social change. Congratulations and welcome. Tieran Moore. Dr. Moore has made fundamental contributions to understanding the neuronal circuitry of attention. His research has established a causal link between neural activity in prefrontal cortex and control of visuospatial attention. His studies of the biological bases of attention have illuminated our understanding of ADHD and other disorders of human cognition. Congratulations and welcome. Robin Purdy Newhouse. Dr. Newhouse's pioneering work includes developing evidence translation models, methodological standards, and conducting studies in rural settings. Models she has developed are modern-day classics to promote health equity and reduce geographic disparities. As chair of PCORI's Methodology Committee, she has influenced national standards for patient-centered research. Congratulations and welcome. M. Kariyuki Jenga, a leader in the epidemiology, health impact, and control of emerging infectious diseases in Africa, Dr. Jenga developed an integrated joint research and training program that bridges the gap between animal and public health. This coordination has allowed a rapid intergovernmental response to emerging pathogens and trained a generation of cross-disciplinary leaders. Congratulations and welcome. Olubenga Ogedegbe. Dr. Ogedegbe is the Dr. Adolf and Margaret Berger Professor of Population Health and Medicine and a leading expert in the implementation and translation of evidence-based behavioral interventions through clinical trials into practice-based settings for management of cardiovascular diseases in African Americans. He's extended his work globally to build research capacity and develop strategies to reduce CVD burden in Africa. Congratulations and welcome. Rebecca Oni. MacArthur Genius Grant awardee, Ms. Oni is recognized as one of the country's leading experts on social determinants of health and their integration into care delivery. As co-founder of Health Leads, she created a widely adopted framework for addressing patients' social needs in the healthcare setting, currently in use by the federal government. She recently launched a new initiative premised on the belief that our country may be divided on health care, but it is unified on health. Congratulations and welcome. Maria Okendo. Dr. Okendo is internationally recognized for her suicide research. Her expertise spans from pharmacology and neurobiology of mood disorders and suicidal behavior to research training and global mental health. Developing the first ethical framework for studying suicide behavior as an outcome in randomized trials, she showed lithium may not decrease suicidal behavior. Her classification system for suicidal behaviors permits life-saving interventions by investigators while minimizing the deleterious effects on power and is now standard in RCTs of suicidal behavior. She has demonstrated the role of ethnicity and the importance of social environmental determinants in suicidal behaviors timing. Congratulations and welcome. Shanita Hughes Halbert. There apparently was a lost photograph, but looking at it, I can't understand how it could have been lost. Dr. Hughes Halbert has made seminal contributions to the fields of minority health and health disparities by identifying social and environmental determinants of racial and geographic disparities in utilization of established and emerging medical strategies and developing clinic and community-based interventions that address these determinants. Congratulations and welcome.
Everybody in line, take a pause. I want to recognize two other groups that are in the room. The sponsors were recognized, but there were two other important groups that got us here. One is the membership committee. Would people that were on the membership committee please stand so you can be recognized? And the final slate has to go to the council before the full membership can vote. So, council members, stand. Just in case you were wondering that philosophical question of how did we get here? All of these people had something to do with it, besides all of your accomplishments. And the fact, this hasn't been mentioned, but there were over 700 nominations that came in the year you were elected. So you truly are a very select group that we're very proud of. Michael Scot Pomeroy. Dr. Pomeroy is a pioneer in molecular cardiology and has led Penn into the top tier of U.S. cardiovascular academic centers. As chair of medicine, he is shaping Penn Medicine's regional healthcare network and renowned translational research programs. In national leadership positions, he has championed academics and training within efficient, modern healthcare systems. Congratulations and welcome. Ramon Parsons. Dr. Parsons discovered P10 phosphatase, established its frequent mutations in human cancer, and determined its role in cancer for hereditary predisposition, pathogenesis, cellular processes, and preclinical cancer treatment. He elucidated the P10 signaling pathway and regulatory network and showed that it is commonly altered in cancer and a target for cancer therapy. Congratulations and welcome. Scot Pomeroy. Dr. Pomeroy identified subtypes and genetic mutations in pediatric brain tumors, particularly medulloblastomas. He developed genomic tools that have been widely adopted by physicians and scientists and identified neurological sequelae of cancer. His translational research designed individualized therapies for the best tumor control and outcomes. Congratulations and welcome. Martin Pomper. Dr. Pomper has developed a number of molecular imaging agents for positron emission tomography and translated them clinically. His expertise in combining medicine, chemistry, molecular pharmacology, and imaging have allowed him to innovate and impact understanding and management of a number of disorders, most notably prostate cancer. Congratulations and welcome. Rita F. Redberg. Dr. Redberg has transformed JAMA Internal Medicine into a leading voice for improving quality and value in healthcare while maintaining her international reputation as a researcher in the area of technology assessment and holding a major national leadership role as Commissioner of the Medicare Payment Advisory Commission, MedPAC. Congratulations and welcome. Leslie Regan. The seminal expert worldwide in recurrent pregnancy loss, Professor Regan is concomitantly the acknowledged spokesperson in women's human and reproductive rights. She influences governments and health agencies throughout scientific, clinical, and public appeal, most recently for an over $10 million pilot initiative in Tanzania and South Africa, providing family planning and safe abortion. Congratulations and welcome. She is not here, but congratulations and welcome. Taraz S. Richmond. Dr. Richmond is a premier nurse scientist focused on violence and injury. Her community-based research on the impact of community violence exposure to vulnerable population is widely recognized. Her longitudinal studies and predictive models have improved outcomes by informing the precise targeting of limited resources to those most in need. Congratulations and welcome. Dorothy E. Roberts. Professor Roberts has advanced understanding of the social and economic determinants of health, health services, and health outcomes, including inequalities of race, wealth, gender, and disability through path-breaking books, articles, lectures, and public service related to reproduction, genetics, oncology, biomedical research, medical education, and biotechnologies. Congratulations and welcome. John H. Sampson. Dr. Sampson is a surgeon scientist, thought leader, and educator in neuro-oncology and immunotherapy who understands, develops, and translates several immunotherapies into international randomized clinical trials. He has remained continuously NIH-funded for 2 decades and has authored over 250 publications. He chairs the Department of Neurosurgery at Duke. Congratulations and welcome. Robert F. Silicano. Dr. Silicano was the first to demonstrate the latent HIV reservoir that prevents cure with antiretroviral drugs and has remained the unequivocal global leader of cure effects. Working together with his wife, Janet, he has contributed fundamental mechanistic insights, assays, and curative strategies that are unparalleled and provide the main momentum in this important field. Congratulations and welcome. Leif Ivar Solberg. Because of the quality and volume of his research on primary care quality improvement, Dr. Solberg is one of the most sought-after consultants in the U.S. His conceptual model of QI is used extensively by implementation scientists. Areas of special expertise include depression management, smoking cessation, and preventative services. Congratulations and welcome. Vivian Tabar. Dr. Tabar is a neurosurgeon scientist. She is developing a clinical trial for stem cell-derived dopamine neuron therapy for Parkinson's disease. Her lab has pioneered the development of ES-derived oligodendrocyte progenitors for radiation neurotoxicity and the use of HES cells as a platform for modeling brain tumors and for drug discovery. Congratulations and welcome. Suzanne Topolyan. Dr. Topolyan led the clinical development and biomarker discovery for PD-1 pathway blockade, a new immune-based treatment approach with durable activity and survival benefits in several tumor types. This supported FDA approvals for new drugs and diagnostics in 14 different cancers, establishing cancer immunotherapy as a pillar in oncology. Congratulations and welcome. Nicholas John White. Dr. White is the iconic leader of research units in 7 Southeast Asian countries who established the theoretical, scientific, and advocacy foundations for introduction of new antimalarial medicines, particularly atesumate for cerebral malaria and a combination therapy, ACTS, for uncomplicated malaria. These have saved an estimated 3 million lives since 2000. Congratulations and welcome. Flora Winston. Dr. Winston's unique bioengineering epidemiological behavioral research has cut child crash deaths in half. With industry collaboration, she created databases that revealed mechanisms for airbag and seatbelt injuries, teenage driving crashes, and PTSD after child injury. She created sustainable programs, policies, and products that translated her findings into health improvements and legislation that have prevented thousands of deaths and injuries. Congratulations and welcome. you're between the crowd and dinner. Donald M. Yealy. Dr. Yealy has made a remarkable number of seminal international contributions to the diagnosis, risk stratification, and management of prevalent critical illnesses, including sepsis, acute heart failure, pneumonia, pulmonary embolus, acute lung injury, and pre-hospital airway management. His extensive interdisciplinary achievements epitomize the role of the clinical translational scientist in meaningfully improving clinical practice worldwide. Congratulations and welcome. Oh, okay. Sorry. I've just been informed there's one more. I hope it's hard to pronounce.
Thanks. So this final citation is for a member of class of 2017 who sadly passed away early this year. Wangandi Mayosi. Dr. Mayosi's research focused on heart disease prevalent in developing countries. Mayosi led groundbreaking multinational studies, including steroids, in treating tuberculosis pericarditis, and the world's first large-scale study on rheumatic heart disease. He became the head of Department of Medicine at the University of Cape Town, age of 38, the first black person to achieve this position, and a decade later, he was appointed as dean. Dr. Mayosi's wife and daughter have traveled from South Africa to be with us tonight and to accept Dr. Mayosi's certificate of membership. So, if I can ask them to come up, please. We are so honored that you're here. Well, I hope we didn't miss anybody. Okay, so let's give this a round of applause for all these inductees. I told you it's a happy event, and we're going to have dinner together. But before we do so, I want to read a few housekeeping remarks. Tomorrow morning begins a very busy weekend with a section and interest group meetings, membership business meeting, and membership mixer. On Monday, I'll introduce you, the entire membership, to the entire membership of the National Academy of Medicine. I know they look forward to meeting all of you. Our program includes several fantastic speakers who are not to be missed. And in fact, we're going to have a great panel discussion with the Secretary of HHS, Senator Cassidy, and others about a very important issue, affordable drugs. So I just want to say welcome to the families and new members, and we're going to go out this way to dinner. But those who are staying at the Hyatt Regency or State Plaza hotels, a shuttle bus will be available at dinner on the 21st Street side. If I point that direction, you probably won't know what I'm talking about. But if you follow the sign, you'll be out there of the building. And just tell them, if you're staying at the State Plaza, tell the driver to make sure he drop you off there. So dinner will be served in the tent. Each of you receive a dinner ticket and your badge when you arrive, and you can see it inside the badge. and please place the ticket on the table to be collected by a server. As you exit this auditorium, turn right, and the staff will direct you further. So, congratulations, and let's have a celebratory dinner. Thank you.